What's going on, guys? Hey, Smurfy, what's going on, bro? Thanks for tuning in. We just left Big Five Sporting Goods, and yeah, we're on our way going. We're going back to the park. We're gonna go to a different spot this time. Usually, we've been fishing there before in the past, but yeah, we're gonna try our luck. So the stock dates are from the beginning of the week till the end of the week, which is today. And yeah, so the lake should be stocked according to plan. Cindy, what's going on? What's happening, guys? We're gonna have a fun day today, and we're gonna do some catfishing. I got a brand new shirt from like Dickies, so it's nice. Big Five, one of them places forgets everything still exists. Yeah, it was such a trip, bro, because it's like right down the street, but you know, it's super cool. I'm trying to figure out how to get to this place. Looks like the coast. You probably might have to take the 5 freeway, to be quite honest with you. So let's put that in our notes. We're back, guys. I put the GPS on, so we have a little, what do you call it? A little icon shows where we're going. Nikki Lee, what's happening? Hope you guys are all doing good. Colby, well, what's happening, brother? Right now we're on our way to do some catfishing. It's going to be part 2 of today, and we'll probably be there all day, sunset, until the sunset, when the fishing's good. So we're gonna have a long stream ahead of us, guys. We might cut out for a little bit because I have to charge my phone, but I might leave the charger pack running so we have ample battery power and all is well, you know? And for those that are just tuning in, I just broke up with my girlfriend today, so today's a little rough. I'll admit that, but you know, it's what are you gonna do? So if you're feeling down, gotta throw something out. You gotta get rid of the things that are leaving you anyways, right? How's everyone doing today? Benny, appreciate you tuning in, brother. So last night's stream was pretty crazy. We were there till 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning, we'll do a huge, like, a little recap. Oh, okay. Baby shark do. Feeling down? Must be bounce syndrome. What's up, David? Trudge, sorry, or keep your mind occupied on good stuff. Yeah, bro, I'm not I'm not occupied with it whatsoever. It's I feel like I have a weight off my shoulders. But yeah, I haven't been treated right. So yeah, this is I'm just gonna go forth on what my instincts tell me. My instincts say to leave. So we've been at it for 2 years. It hasn't got any better. So what do you got? You know, it just doesn't work. Maybe we'll be friends. Who knows? But I'm not too occupied about it. Stop driving and using phone. Reported. Fuck, bro. Always trust instincts. Yeah, man. So what I did today is I renewed my fishing license. That shit was $90, guys. Fucking $90 for a fishing fucking license. And oh, what the fuck's going on? What the fuck? Oh, they're crashing out behind us. Shit, they're crashing out. Fucking idiots, I swear to God. Rough day, bro. Hope it gets better. Yeah. Rose, what's happening? Appreciate you guys tuning in. Yeah, the instincts are God speaking to you. It always is, man. That is me beeping because I'm on your phone. I'm in the car crashing out. I'm the passenger. Everyone, welcome MJM. You guys don't need to block him or hide him or anything. Oh, I appreciate that, Rose. Thank you. How long have you been growing out your beard? I've been growing out my beard for, I don't know. I recently trimmed it, though, so I can't really call it growing it out. JK. Juicy Juice, what's happening? Can I mod? Oh, Trudge, let me put you as a mod, bro. We're going to all have a blue party here. Add a moderator. So Rose, Juicy Juice can be a mod. Okay. All of you, whatever you guys want to do. If you guys want to hide them, if you guys want to give them a 5-minute timeout, it's all good. MR, I'm just mad because he doesn't look like a potato head. Yeah, he doesn't look like a fucking potato head. He ain't part of the potato head crew. Should try a walking stream. Right now we're doing a fishing stream, bro. So if you want to like just stay in and tune in and have a good time, that'll be cool. I do Instacart though, so I do tons of walking actually. But I really fumble it with my eating habits. I don't know. Thank you, lovely. For sure. Oh, y'all great. Love you guys too. Pierre, what's happening? MJM, chill out with the naughty corner. Yeah, bro. Just kick back, man. It's cool. I'm a troll, dude. Well, I get it. You're trying to get some attention, but we're all good people. We're here to welcome you with open arms. If you want to be like a contributing member to the channel and to like the people around you, then that's cool, man. I think MJM means you need a diet. Well, that may be true, but that's mean. That's it. You know what? We're gonna do a mukbang, but it's just gonna be all vegetables. We're gonna have like baby carrots, kale, lettuce, and shit, berries. It's gonna be a whole charcuterie board of healthy stuff. We'll do almonds too. Only one serving of almonds, so we don't go over. And unsalted almonds. Pierre been catching some fatty carp. I've heard, bro. I'm too mean. So yeah, we got the fishing poles in the car. Last night we wrapped it up around 3 a.m., which is like super late and super sketchy. It was like pitch dark outside. Well, I shouldn't say pitch black, but there's like lights and shit. But sketchy tunnel. We caught a frog. Caught a frog barehanded. I'll be posting a short about that later. And yeah, afterwards I decided with the chat what we should do, and then we went to Denny's afterwards, and then I filmed that. And then I was like, you know what, it's raining, there's lightning storms, like let's go listen to the rain. And then when I slept in my car, I ran a stream. I'm not sure if you guys were up that early, but I ran a stream. I slept. It wasn't pointed towards me or anything, but I was just falling asleep to the sounds of like the rain and the lightning storms. It's super soothing. But now we're back. We got more chicken liver. We got more tilapia. The bait that I had out last night, it got swarmed with ants, and I could see like ants up in my car and shit. So I tossed that out before I left. No fucks, no frills, no mercies. What's happening, brother? Popping a like before bed. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, just my relationship. It wasn't any good. You know, I try to be the best person I can. Never had a kid before, and yeah, you know, just I was all new to that. So what had happened was the final straw was I offered to take her kid to Discovery Science Center. Well, we kind of both planned it. It's like, all right, let's take the kiddo to the Discovery Science Center, and afterwards, like literally right across the street, there's a small zoo. Doesn't really cost much to get in there, and like so we'll have like a science zoo day, and it was gonna be so super fun. And in the past, when I'm not there, her cousin, my ex's cousin, would go with them and do activities together. I was like, hey, I think it'd be a good idea if we bring your cousin along. So, you know, Arya is, sorry, leave the name. So, the kid is surrounded with, you know, people that she knows and people that she loves, and it's just gonna be a good time for her. This is her day, right? She ends up accusing me of wanting to hit on her cousin, which is in a current relationship. Besides the fact, like, it doesn't make any sense why the fuck that would even be an issue. But she accuses me of trying to hit on her cousin, trying to make moves or get closer to them. In all reality, I just wanted to make a nice day for her kid. It could have been a different cousin, but that's the cousin that consistently is there with Arya. And I thought, hey, I'll pay for the ticket. I'll pay for everyone to go to the zoo. And then she flipped out on me, and then she hung up the phone. And I was like, you know, fuck it. And that was right before the live stream. I'm not sure if you guys were there yesterday, but there was a point in time when she had called me, and she said all that shit. And I was like, okay. I resumed the live stream, and I poker faced it all the way through. Had Denny's in the morning by myself, and so I broke it off with her already. I'm single. I don't have any intentions to go hop onto a relationship right now. So I'm just gonna try to figure out how to be alone, and yeah, we're gonna just have a good time, just vibe with friends. JR is gonna go fishing on Monday, so I'll probably join him then. And yeah, just kind of just be surrounded by people that support you and go forth on life with that. And this isn't like the first instance where this has happened. Like a lot of other content creators have messaged me through my email that happen to be female, and she gets insanely jealous. I don't delete anything. It's verifiable. You can verify everything. All the women that message me through my email, given it's my email, I don't give out my personal phone number like when I was in the relationship to respect my girlfriend's boundaries. And I let her know and be aware of like what's going on. And yeah, that's kind of just it was just too much. The jealousy was a little too much. And yeah, I just don't want to live my life like that, and being constantly accused of doing something behind the scenes when I'm just a really nice guy, you know. And there's a lot more to that too. It's like, this is like more in a nutshell. I'm giving you the very basic story of the stuff that's been going on. And yeah, I just deserve to be with someone that's going to treat me better, that I'm someone that actually contributes financially, emotionally, you know, in all aspects of the relationship. If I were vengeful, I'd go hook up with... No, bro, no, man. Yeah, she currently doesn't work right now. She's 32 years old and doesn't work. And I'm 26, guys. I'm 26. I pay $300 a month for her car payment. I pay $200 for her insurance. Recently, I just paid $280 for the phone payment, which was it's a prorated amount. So usually it's like 180 or something like that, 190. I pay for all the gas for her car, for my car, and Yeah, I'm so over it, guys. Just, I don't know. If any women in here can comment how many guys have paid for their bills, just let me know. Silly Salmon, Grant, what's up, dude? We're trauma jumping right now. If anyone wants to do a quick therapy session before we start fishing, it's all good. Seems like life hasn't kicked your ass enough to humble her. No, it seems like it. Get that $40 bucks a month phone. Well, the thing is that my phone uses up so much data, so I have to have T-Mobile, where they have unlimited data, 5G data. Because if you don't have top speed data, you risk not seeing the orders soon enough. Not a question you want me to answer? Yeah, it's crazy. No, I'm homeless right now. I'm dead serious. I sleep in my car. I've been kind of lying to you guys. My dad does live in Mission Viejo. She lives in Los Angeles. But for me, I work in San Clemente, which is away from Mission Viejo. I don't always go to my dad's house. I think the last time I've been to my dad's house has been a couple months now. What I do is I do Instacart from 6 a.m. to midnight. You guys see how late I'm up. And then I fall asleep in the little nook of the parking lot that no one's there. I sleep in the parking lot. I wake up. And I do it again the next day. Because it pays me well. And then, you know, you got to do what you got to do to support your family. And she just wasn't appreciative enough. And after all that, after I'd be doing this for a week straight, I haven't seen her in a week. I've been just grinding my ass off, trying to pay for all these bills. I'm still broke, guys. I'm still broke. She smokes 4 fucking stizzies a week. If you guys don't know how much 4 stizzies are, those are about $20, $25. So it's like almost $100 a week. So we're gonna say $80, right? If it's on the low end of 4 stizzies, $80 a week times 4, that is $320 a month that I have to spend for her weed alone. It is insane. That is another car payment. And then we've gone into arguments before as well, because she's told me, oh, you don't make an effort to get your own place. You're being lazy. You're doing YouTube. You're not working hard enough. I'm like, okay, so what are you doing though? What have you contributed to my financial burden, apparently, that I have, and that I'm not making enough every week, apparently, for you to just sit on your ass at home and fucking mope about your problems, totally ignoring mine. She hasn't worked for a year and a half, 2 years. When I met her, she had a job. And now, if there's something that I can't pay for, she always threatens me with, oh, well, if you don't pay for that, I can easily find another guy who's more than willing to pay for that. Like, who fucking says that kind of shit? So I just said, you know what? It's been a fun time. Not really a fun time. You can go live by yourself or whatever the fuck you want to do. Figure out how to feed your daughter. Get your car from the impound because it's going to get repoed. Pay for your insurance. Probably going to do another claim because it's going to get expired. It's going to get canceled. Figure out a way to pay for gas. And then you can come back to me and say that I was right. I don't know. But I don't have any intentions of going back in that relationship. I'm just honestly just done with it. Oh hell no! Don't just leave. Run. I mean, if it wasn't for you paying her everything, you could not make it on your own. The hell? That's what I'm saying. It's like So let's put this all together, guys. Let's put this all together. So $300 for the car payment, $180 for the insurance. So we're at $480 now. Let's see here. $480, $3,200, $320. So that's 480. So that's $800 just with three things so far. $800, $170 for the phone payment, $970 a month. Gas every day that I have to use, food, all these other expenses throughout the weeks. It makes it really hard to live. It honestly really does. Bro, you too fucking kind. That's taking advantage of you. I don't have any children, man. I don't have any children, and I welcomed her kid with open arms. Like, you guys remember when I had that, like, hiatus, right? When I was just gone for a month because I was grinding it out, trying to make a vacation possible for her kid and her. We were staying there for 5 days, 4 nights. She still said it wasn't enough. Still said it wasn't enough. And right after we had that trip, she complained to me that I don't have a place to live. She doesn't have a place to go to and to just relax and have a good time away from her nutcase of a mother that she's related to. She had me wrapped up around her finger. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Well, her bills don't stop. Well, her bills don't stop when you leave. Yeah, and she messaged me today. She was like, of course you leave on the weekend that my daughter's coming over. And I said, yeah, you probably should have been a little bit more nice to me. Like, there's not a perfect way. There's not a perfect time to end a relationship. If not one thing, it's going to be another. It's like, oh, you left me because, and now I don't have any stizzies. Or you left me and now I can't pay my phone bill. You left me and I can't anymore. Like, it's just not, it's not going to be good regardless. I'm a very nice guy. I was like, hey, I will pay your car payment this month so you have more time to figure out what you're going to do for the following month, so they don't come after your car. So I was like, you know what, for Aria, for her kid, we're going to do that for you. I'm going to do that for you because I'm a nice guy. The rest you're going to have to unfortunately figure out for yourself. I don't know how people can think you should be nice to them when they treat you like shit. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm telling you though, if she reads all this, she's just going to tell me, she's going to tell all of you guys that I'm not saying the full story, that I'm not telling you what happened in the past and how all this has occurred and why she treats me like this. It's not worth it. It's honestly just not worth it. She's broken up with me 5 different times in the past. This is the first time I really just put my foot down and said, like, I'm not going to do more. Like, I'm not, there's just nothing to work on. There's nothing to build on top of anything. And I'm just done. I'm a nerd, so I have heaps to offer you, Big O. Play back Black Ops 6. And God, I've gone rusty. Yeah, so I apologize, guys, for trauma dumping on you. But that's kind of like what's going on in my life. I know it seems like there's all butterflies and rainbows, and I'd just be nice to all of you, and then you figure out that, oh, Orp has it good, you know. Now, we all got shit going on. Then Brother Orp, the answer is you're 26. Go live an adventure. Don't tie yourself down. This advice is for anyone without children. Run and run fast. Yeah. Yeah, I've been there. You don't know someone until they're upset. If they act like you run if she's watching. And then she's probably gonna tell me, "Oh, you aired out all my fucking dirty laundry. All these people hate me now." I'm just like, no, like I'm just trying to get you to understand like what you're doing is abusive. There's many of times where she's punched me before, and I don't put my hands on any women. She's punched me, slapped me. It's been very abusive, and I just take it, you know. Just like she's like, I'm only hitting you because you're being like, who the fuck says that shit? Like once I ended it, like I just realized, like, holy fuck, like the fucking shit show I've been involved with. Like she's a nice person on the outside. Like if you met her, like you wouldn't probably think she's any harm. But holy fuck, she's emotionally manipulative, physically abusive, mentally abusive, and yeah, I'm just not gonna put up for that shit anymore. Play more inmates in the pen, Bubba. Loved you, bro, for your noodles. She can say whatever she wants. You're not obligated to her in any way. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I hope so, Noda. She needs to be humbled 100%. And this is another thing too, like, so I'm not sure if you guys would agree with me, but there is this instance where, oh, I gotta go get gas. What the fuck am I doing? I've only have 17 miles left and I gotta run my car. What the fuck? Sorry guys. We were right at the park entrance and I saw that I was running out of gas. But it's cool though, we can talk about some more shit. There was an instance where her ex had called her, and this was a previous ex in the past. This is 2 exes behind, and he was basically, so the morning started and I got a really good order. Like I got $170 order, guys. I was so stoked, and I texted her. I was like, hey, good morning, beautiful. I got $170 order, or 120, I don't remember. I was just like, you know, it's like, oh, like I'm so stoked. I don't hear anything from her. I send her videos. I send her memes and shit. I don't get any response until 11 or 12. And she calls me, and she was like, hey, like, you know, like, what are you up to? And I was like, what do you mean, what am I up to? Like, I'm working. Did you get my messages? She's like, no, but listen this. My ex had called me and told me all this stuff that's happening in his life. I think like his house was like about to get burnt down from the Palisades fire or some shit like that. And he was telling me all this crazy stuff, and I was like, you were talking to your ex? I messaged you like since 6-7 o'clock in the morning, and you haven't responded to me for 5-6 hours. Like, I don't understand why you're giving me his baggage when I'm trying to celebrate an accomplishment with you that I recently had. She was like, oh, you're so insecure. You're so insecure, and we ended it on good terms with this ex. I was like, well, I don't care. Like, I've already established the boundary with you that I don't like you talking to your exes. It's, you know, I don't want you to talk to anyone that you've had that any kind of contact with. You know, it's just, it's not a friend. It's something more than that. It's your ex. And she was like, well, you're just being super insecure and doing all this shit. We got into a huge fight about it. I was like, honestly, like, I just need you to say sorry and I'll get over it. And one thing led to another. She never said sorry. She refuses to apologize to this day because she believes she has done nothing wrong. And I have screenshots of all this. Like, I'm not making any of this shit up. It's on the text messages. I'm more than willing to share it with all of you guys. Like, the shit that I've been going through is insane. Sorry, I'm like crashing out. My bad, guys. My bad. I know it's kind of weird to see someone like you see that you never see them act away emotionally, but this day has just been so fucked up that I kind of closed myself off mentally, and we're just gonna go do some fishing. Entitlement and narcissistic. That is what I'm saying, bro. I'm glad other people see it. I had to ask ChatGPT because I'm like, am I being sensitive or is this really a red flag? And he was like, nope, it was a red flag. I love you too, Turner. Who picked on you, Orb? Raspberry. I just broke up with my fucking demon of a girlfriend. So I'm single now. It's all good though. More time to go fishing and stuff. You deserve better. Someone that will treat you with respect, love. I'm off to bed. Stay safe. Catch you later, Cindy. Oh no, yeah, it's ugly right now, Raspberry. I ended it with her. She didn't end it with me. But yeah, it's just it's not a good situation. Immediately though, when I talked to her, and I was like, hey, I can't just be doing this anymore. You know, I loved you. I still care about you, but I can't be put in situations where I'm villainized and made to be a certain way. Because she'll tell all friends and family that I'm acting a certain way, or I talk to her a certain way, or I'm not respectful, I'm not attentive, I don't put a lot of attention to what she's going through. So all of her friends and all of her family hates me. They don't refuse to talk to me. They refuse to establish relationships with me. Which all of you guys can see that I'm a pretty nice guy. Like I'm a very giving, selfless guy. I mean, I don't really want to make that claim. I'll let you guys decide. But for I rarely think about myself. I always like to include others. And yeah, I'm just not gonna let her. I'm not gonna let her write the narrative anymore. You know. Sending mama hugs. I appreciate it, Raspberry. Plenty more fish in the sea. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some gas real quick, guys. Get some gas. Oh no, sorry guys. I didn't mean to meet you guys. I am an Aries. I'm not sure if you guys caught on to that. Born April 16, 1999. Fountain Valley, California. No, Demars. No, you can use your phones here. Come on now. Love you, really? Okay. I feel the love. So yeah, guys, it's kind of. I just wanted to say it out there because I don't have anyone to talk to. All the friends that I have, my girlfriend doesn't like. She refuses me to go see them. She's always talked me out of going fishing with JR too. So all the times that I could have gone, she says I couldn't. And this past time that I went fishing with JR, I got in a huge argument with her, saying that I gotta focus on getting a place and getting myself situated. When I tell her that she's the problem, why I haven't been able to get a place. But of course, right? That's not for her to figure out. It's for me. No, I'm homeless, Raspberry. I sleep in a car. I work from 6 a.m. and I go to sleep at midnight, or maybe past midnight. I sleep in a parking lot in San Clemente, California. Sometimes there's days where I don't shower for 4 to 5 days. My dad has a place, but he rents a room at the moment, and what do you call it? He rents a room, and the guy is a little, he's a little, I don't know, call it crazy. It's kind of weird about people taking showers if they don't pay rent there. So just to not give my dad the hard time or like the pressure of him getting shit from the landlord or for the person that owns the home, that the room he's renting in, I just kick back here in San Clemente and I try to make do with it. There's been plenty of times where, you know, I've had to fucking just you know, clean myself with fucking baby wipes and fucking doing all this shit because I'm not allowed at my girlfriend's house because her mom is another basket case. So yeah, that is my life, guys. I am currently homeless. It's all good. Instacart, well, without this relationship though, we'll be able to get a place pretty soon. I know there's a lot of people that rent rooms down here, so hopefully, you know, we can find something soon and we can get some sort of base established. How you doing, brother? You know when's the last time they stocked it? I think it was this week, right?
Yesterday.
Oh, it was yesterday? Oh, okay. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Okay, guys, so they just stocked it yesterday. So we're gonna be first to get on to some of the action that happened here. The night bite might be good. It makes sense though why they weren't biting last night, because I think, you know, the catfish, you got to get established, and it just makes sense, right? Because you stock fish and they get shocked for a day or two and then they start biting. Oh yeah, no worries. It's all good. Mine is too, April 11th. Seriously. If she's not happy in life, she thinks it's your responsibility to make her happy. And if she sees you trying to be happy, she'll make every move to sabotage that. Let's see here, let's see. Right now I'm in Laguna. But sorry guys, I'll quit yapping. Like, I just had to get that off my fucking chest. I need someone to realize the shit that I'm going through, so I don't feel like I'm alone on this fucking thing. Men do get abused in relationships, and unfortunately I'm one of those statistics. Good guys just get really, they get taken advantage of. I'm not here for that shit. We're in SoCal. We're in Southern California, and this is a nice little some catfish and get some of our woes and sorrows. Toss that bitch in the middle of the lake and forget about it. I'm not good. Okay, cool. No worries. Misery company. But I don't feel sad. Like, I get moments where it's just like I think about the good times, but then I immediately think about the bad times. Like I think the first time we ever gone to Mammoth Lakes, California. This was my first time going there, and she's a fisherwoman too. But I guess her etiquette is completely different. Let me know if this sounds crazy to you guys. This really happened. I'm not making any of this shit up. There's no benefit of me lying. This lady's been dragged through the dirt long enough. So this really happened, guys. Let me know if I'm crazy. Let me know if I'm being rude. So we go fishing to one of her favorite lakes in Mammoth Lakes, Convict Lake. All right. We get there. We're having a grand time. Everything's cool. The weather is nice and cool. It's playing to our favor. And we're there. And we're not catching anything for the first few hours. We're not catching anything for the first few hours. And then I finally catch a fish. All is well. We're all happy. We're all stoked, right? And yeah, so that happens. Another hour goes by that we don't catch any fish. It's starting to get a little hot outside. And so tensions are high. She just, it's her first time coming out to this lake. And we really want her to get a fish on, right? So mind you that we're both separated in different areas. She sees a fish, a huge trout. She sees a huge trout, and she casts her line, and she doesn't get it. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna throw a night crawler out. I cast my line, and I get the fish. I hook onto it. I'm so stoked. I turn back to see her, and she is flipping out. She is so fucking pissed that I caught the fish and shit like that. And I was like, hey, like, relax. Like, what's the problem? She tells me I'm not putting enough attention to her or allowing her to catch the next fish, to the point where I try to calm her down, and she's having a manic episode. She breaks her fishing pole by slamming it in the water, throws it in the lake, and gets her dog and starts walking back to the car, starts hiking back to the car. I'm tripping out. I'm like, what did I do wrong? Like, what the fuck? And she told me that I'm ignorant and I have such an ego where I need to catch a fish, and I don't allow her to have any chances of being able to catch any fish, because I just have that much of an ego, which is insane. I've never met anyone where it's gone to the point where breaking the fishing pole because they don't catch a fish. Yeah, and so that day was ruined. She's breaking down. She's like, okay, I'm gonna leave you here. I'm gonna go back home. You can have your dad come pick you up. Let her know that my dad is 5 hours away from here. She's like, I'm gonna go home. Like, you can get out of the car, and we're in like this parking center. She says, you can get out of the car right now, and I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna go drive back home. We're broken up, and that's it. I'm like, yo, why is this only about a fucking fish? Like, I don't get it. She's like, you always make it about yourself. You always try to get into a competition with your girlfriend on who can catch the biggest fish, and you're ignorant, and you're doing all this shit just in spite to show me up. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, we're fishing. Like you have the same amount of chances I do to go fish. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. I've never heard of anything with it like this. I've gone with so many people and never had an issue. Sure, they get bummed out and they're trying to assess like what they're doing wrong, but never break their favorite fishing pole and then leave the park and threaten me to leave there at this place that I'm 5 hours away from LA. That's just purely insane. Isn't that crazy? And then the thing with her too is that she says she has anxiety. She says she cannot leave the house because she has such bad anxiety. She's afraid of men approaching her and stuff like that. And that she really needs me to take care of her. And through the beginning, I was okay. But now it's drifted onto I send her Uber Eats like once a day for her to get her stuff. And Uber Eats isn't cheap at all. It's at least $30 to $40 every meal for breakfast. She expects it now that I send her an Uber Eats of Starbucks to her house so she doesn't have to drive. She doesn't want to go through the drive-thru, guys. I don't know what it's about. She does not want to go through the drive-thru, and she refuses to go grocery shopping by herself because she feels like she's in danger. So in order for me to step up and be a man, I have to purchase all of these Uber Eats and send them off to her house. Like I don't know what's her issue. I think it's her mom because her mom's psychotic. I think she had some shit happen to her when she was a kid, which I feel really bad about, and I try to be sympathetic um, in the best way that I can. But then there's been times where I say like, oh, I like the 1969 Chevy Nova, and she's like, my attacker liked the 1969 Chevy Nova and worked a union job, so can you please never mention that again, because those are triggers for me. And I feel like her response is she sees me as her attacker when she was younger, so she's always on defense mode. I have no idea. I'm a bit of a dick, so you know my mindset on this. She's playing you on me. I'm reading all your guys' messages, by the way, too. I tried mentioning it to her. It's like like no hate. Like it just seems like you're kind of narcissistic. Like you check all the boxes of being a narcissistic asshole. And she broke up with me that one time because of that. She says you're never gonna find anyone like me. You're I'm never gonna have a kid with you because you like you're incompetent to providing for a family. You don't know how to take care of stuff, and you're just not that guy. And to be quite honest with you, one of the main reasons too I left her is just because I wanted a kid. Like I want a kid to call my own. I want someone I can take fishing with. And so, like when I met her kid, I opened, met her with open arms. You know, it's just she still has a father figure in her life, but that's okay. Like if she just wants me, if she wants to call me her friend or her mom's friend, I'm totally fine with that. There's no, whatever. I'm not gonna force any sort of. I'm not gonna force any sort of. I'm just not gonna force it on the kid to make her call me her dad, because I've been in situations like that before, and that's just toxic fucking behavior. Yeah, she says I'm incapable of providing. That's horrible to say she'd never have a kid with you. Yeah. But with like my last relationship and the way it ended, I was like, well, maybe I'm just not trying hard enough. Maybe I'm not putting any effort into this. And it's just not working out. You know, like I've tried many times. I'm always the guy that says sorry. When I ask her if she could say sorry too, she says for what? So it makes me feel like I'm carrying all the guilt, and yeah, it's just it's fucked up, and I just don't want to do it anymore. Like it's I see other people having relationships, and they're not like that. They're not that toxic and shit. I've been with this woman for about like actually August would have been our 2 year anniversary. My dad is a real narcissist. He behaves exactly like this. Yeah, it's just all sorts of fucked up. Any woman I talk to is a threat. A lot of people that are in the community that messaged me through my emails. She's like, "Who's this person?" I'm like, it's just a content creator. They're in a very happily married relationship, far on the across the other side of the country. And she's like, "I don't want you talking to her anymore." I'm like, "Well, it just no." I If you won't apologize for you talking to your ex, like what kind of boundaries are you going to try to place on me if you don't even find that valid? I'm going to talk to whoever I want. I'm still going to remain faithful because I'm not that. I'm never going to do that fucking shit ever again. In my first relationship, I was unfaithful, and I'm just going to tell you guys, like, I'm not a saint. I've never claimed to be a saint. I was unfaithful in my first relationship, um, and unfortunately, this is how I met this woman. She was one of the people that I was unfaithful with, and it's hard for me to tell you that, guys, but I want you guys to know the whole story. I'm not trying to picture myself as a saint. I too have issues, but I have reformed. I am not doing that. I have a tracker on my phone. I let her know exactly where I'm at, or doing however things I can to make her feel like she is safe. Um, I've been burnt by the stove, and the best apology to the last person, or to my first relationship, is to never do that kind of stuff ever again. We're all human. I'm just gonna tell you this right now. Like I'm not perfect. I never claimed to be any sort of perfect. But I can't let that I can't let that paint me as the person I'm gonna be in the future. If I know that I'm faithful, if I know that I'm not making advances, if I know that I'm doing all this stuff, then that's all I need to think about, is just, if I know if I'm a good person, that's all that's needed. I'm not going to let this woman write the narrative that I do all this stuff and I'm a piece of shit and whatnot. Trust me, bro. Saint Orpus, full homo steel. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna be alone for a little bit. I'm not gonna rush into anything. I'm just gonna take life, enjoy fishing, try to build my content up, and then go forth. Land of aluminum. So let's do some fishing, guys. I'm so sorry that I dragged you on this emotional roller coaster. You guys have shit going on in your lives, but saving Private Ort, he's been saved. So Gay for pay. I feel like I've just been yelling at you guys, not even giving you guys a chance to speak, but my apologies. All right, let's get out there. Let's get our spot, guys. Come on. Let's see here. Sorry, Raspberry. I'll stop saying sorry. 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 You guys can look at the sky. We got our fishing poles. Okay, guys, this is what we're gonna do, because I would like to post this stream, but I would not like to post anything like what I said. So I'm gonna cancel the stream right now, and then I'm gonna go right back on. So if you guys want to jump right back on, you guys are more than welcome. I'm gonna get all set up, and then we're gonna do some fishing. All right, guys. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Type 1 if you read that. Are you guys still here with us? We good? Okay, yeah. If anyone wants to type that Orb started a new stream, you guys are more than welcome to say that, so anyone that's coming in can see that. Okay, for sure. All right. I'm going to turn off the live stream and go right back on.